What's going on, YouTube? It's your favorite father-son, son-father duo back at it again with something different than you. But this is Joe Budden, the second time on the channel. So, welcome back.
Oh shit, 2 times.
Yes, sir. They are talking about Charlie Kirk. We are just here to get some insight because there's a lot going on involving this guy.
A whole lot.
It's been an uproar. It's been an uproar.
And it's not getting better. It's not getting better. It is not at this moment.
So let's see what the Joe Budden podcast has to say.
Has been found.
No, his dad ratted.
Of course he did. His dad was a cop.
His dad ratted.
Oh shit.
His dad was a sheriff.
Oh.
And more importantly, this is my favorite part of this, and I find no joy in the fact that Charlie Kirk is dead. But Tyler Robinson, the person who killed him, is a 22-year-old, straight, heterosexual, cisgendered, Christian male from Utah, conservative family.
White.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. You need to be said.
You forgot about that part.
Thank you. That's a great one. White. Yeah. Families registered Republicans. He's not registered, but family registered Republicans. Dad's a sheriff. I'm just saying, this is a dream for the left, and because what happens is everybody for the last 3 days on TV been saying, you know, it's one of those crazy liberals, it's those crazy trans people, it's the blacks that killed him, it's the Democrats that killed him. Nope, wasn't none of them. It was one of y'all that killed him, and that makes me relieved. Not happy, but relieved.
I see what you said.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes sense.
I wish he was able to debate a lot of the folks who was able to see to get a true debate.
I agree with his statement. There has been a lot of narrative push. There has been a lot of speculation for really no reason. It was somebody from Utah, in Utah. Like he said, he named all the characteristics. And yet, there's still so much speculation. And that's the part that's really confusing. That's the part that's really confusing.
That shirt.
What?
What I said earlier.
I
may throw it in here one day.
You know who he was?
I may throw it in there.
Donald Trump.
Oh, so you just ecstatic.
Hold on, man. Listen, bro. Listen. If you got me red-handed, you got me red-handed. And I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. If you got me red-handed, you got me red-handed. Boy, that's crazy. That's crazy. Now that I didn't know.
I didn't know either.
This nigga was Donald Trump for Halloween?
No, who was?
The killer.
The alleged shooter. Tyler Robinson?
Yeah. And not like clowning Donald Trump, like he's a Trumper.
Oh.
Got it.
Huh.
That's what I'm saying. He is a hardcore right-winger. He doesn't like Charlie Kirk for whatever reason, but so Charlie Kirk a few days ago was murdered while giving a speech in Utah.
And to the people like me who are not necessarily familiar who that was,
and me,
he was a podcaster, right?
Podcaster, right-wing commentator, troublemaker, pundit, all the things.
Young kid, right?
College debater.
So, now that I know that he's not a real politician, my ideas on him changes now. Because you know how I feel. If you're not in it, I feel you can't speak in depth about it. You can have your opinion, but you can't speak in depth about it because you're not in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I personally never really enjoyed his content. And whether you believe it or not, he likes to point the finger at black people or discredit black people. And being a black person, I just don't rock with that. But
college kid debater.
Yeah,
he was young.
In general,
he was
31.
Yeah.
Oh, that nigga look old as hell.
Yeah, hate to do that to you.
White people like bananas, man.
Well, so Charlie Kirk was in fact invited to a college campus by a right-wing student group. They brought him. He spoke. He was shot in the neck from.
So a right wing invited Charlie Kirk to the school to speak on what they both believe in. Then he get killed by a right winger who believes in what he believes in. That's the circle, right? It's not our fault.
100 yards feet away.
Remember,
What? And he wasn't shot in his neck. Like, let's stay here for a second.
Yeah.
Because, and again, I am not an expert shooter. When I came in,
him speaking on that, outside looking in, when I seen the video, it seemed like he did this. So when the report said Nick, I believed it because when I seen the video, I seen him jump like towards his neck. So I'm finna learn something if this information is real.
here and said that homeboy that tried to shoot Donald Trump in the ear was a good shot, or you gun expert dudes popped up, oh, anybody with some training can do that. Well, I'm going to say it again. This dude was a good shot.
Yeah.
That bullet, Charlie Kirk had a vest on. I watched the slow motion 9 million times. And
Charlie Kirk had a vest.
Know that.
he hit homeboy dead in his chest. Dead in his chest. And it popped off of his vest and ricocheted through his neck.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow. That's what happened.
Wow. I didn't watch the video. I don't like seeing that.
I didn't
Oh,
watch
he hit
it.
him dead in his chest.
That's what everybody said. The neck. I'm like, I saw it. It looked like.
And it
I
bounced
see, but
off
the
the
bullet went
vest
through his neck.
and
I
went
see.
through his neck.
I see. I didn't watch. I don't like to watch that kind of stuff, but
I didn't know that.
yeah. And you know, I got a million phone calls when it happened. Charlie Kirk's been shot, and before long, I mean, I got the note that he was dead, and the country's been up in arms ever since.
Yeah.
A lot of strong feelings about it. A lot of people celebrating it. A lot of people devastated. You know, I saw Candace Owens saying that I lost my best friend today. You know, I saw other people say, you know, thank God, you know, like ding dong, the witch is dead. That kind of energy. I don't have that energy. That's not my perspective on it. I think it's okay to be like Charlie Kirk is dead. I don't care. I think it's okay to be like Charlie Kirk is dead. Fuck that guy, right? I think when you live in the public and you do what he did for a living, all bets are off. But the murder of him is the thing that I refuse to celebrate, nor do I want to condone. Political violence is always an issue. It's always a problem. And we don't want to create a society or normalize a society, because we already created one, where you can be killed for what you believe or what you think. But all of this is part of an environment and a culture that we have right now. And I don't, even though I think, again, I hated what Charlie Kirk stood for, I don't want him to be murdered. That said,
Nobody wish murder on nobody. Nobody wish any harm on nobody. I don't care. I don't want nobody to even walk and step on a fucking Lego. You feel me?
Yeah.
But we have to take accountability in the things that we say. We got to know that. We got to understand that you have the right to free speech.
Yeah.
Then you have the right to bear arms, because that motherfucker may not like what you said about your free speech. You feel me? And it shouldn't be like that, but that's what it is. So that doesn't make it right. But we do gotta understand that there are consequences to
What you said.
what you say. That's it.
let's not turn him into a saint. Let's not turn him into a martyr. Going to the other extreme to understand, Charlie Kirk didn't fuck with y'all.
Yeah,
Charlie
yeah.
Kirk hated black people.
Yes.
He thought black women were dumb. This is the dude that says if I get on a pilot, if I get an
on
airline,
a plane and the pilot is black, I'm second guessing being on the plane.
exactly. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. He said everything: anti-trans, anti-gay, anti-black,
Anti-Muslim.
anti-Semitic, pro-Israel. That's often the combo that we see.
Anti-Gaza, yeah.
I think sometimes in the it's okay to hear both sides, and he shouldn't be killed for his thoughts.
Yeah.
World that we kind of live in, and a lot of podcasters, frankly, have lived in. I watched Rogan and Charlie Sheen talk about it. You're absolutely right. You should not be killed for your beliefs. However, he had like pretty radical racist theories and
Right.
speech patterns.
Anybody watching this that is a fan of Charlie Kirk or right wing, do y'all believe he was a racist? If not, tell me why.
So
Jesse Waters from Fox News, as soon as this happened, jumped on and said, we have to avenge his death.
Oh, well, no, that was the talk.
Oh, now that's the talk from the Republican Party.
Before
Yeah.
they even caught Homeboy,
Yeah.
they turned this into a
I told you.
There were words that came out of somebody's mouth.
Yeah.
We have to avenge his death.
Yeah. Elon. I don't know if you deleted the tweets, but if you can clarify what exactly y'all need to fight back against, because we didn't do it.
Political thing. They made him a martyr. They made the announcement we're lowering the flags
to half mast.
flags to half.
Which is crazy. Even the Yankees shouted him out on Twitter yesterday.
Right.
It's like, let's not forget who this person was. If Minister Farrakhan, God forbid, were to pass away tomorrow, I promise you,
None of this empathy would be
the
happening.
Chicago White Sox are not lowering flags, right? If people have strong...
Do we expect somebody else to find what we find important? That was important to them. I get his statement, but if Farrakhan, whatever, no, I don't expect them to do that because that's not important to them.
Is Farrakhan an American?
Yes, he's just a Muslim.
My beliefs on that situation is
Well, his religion.
I think people listen. This is how I view political parties. I think that the Republicans are true-blooded American. They don't want to change nothing. They want to do what America has been doing. So, with that being said, it needs to be stated what an American is. That's what needs to be stated. What is an American? Because that's why I think they moved the way they moved.
That'll be good. Cause now, what are you going to leave out?
Exactly.
What are you going to leave out to let whoever know that you're not American?
Exactly.
I'm
We
okay
all
with that.
here. We all born
I'm okay
here.
with that.
So
beliefs that you agree or disagree with, engage it in the public square.
Right. Yeah, I've seen
I had no idea who he was
Yeah, I've seen
either.
him before.
South Park just spoofed him 2 episodes ago.
Oh, really?
And it was a big thing when that happened. I'm like, who the hell? So that's when
And they've taken that
yeah,
episode
they
down.
pulled.
I did not know that. Okay. I might have to go check that out. South Park, y'all still up to date? Okay.
That episode.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, they pulled
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying. People are, it's getting real.
South Park taking down an episode is interesting. Very interesting because they have made fun of everybody.
What is it that he's like? The way they show, again, we're step on nobody. The way they showing their love, the way they going out their way to make sure whatever
Image they want
I want to reserve, even if it's an inch of a good image now,
Yeah.
I want to reserve it. The way they're going about it lets me know what the world thinks.
And yeah, so I want to stop right here because I don't know if they're gonna talk about it, but Jimmy Kimmel has also been canceled due to what I saw as showing a clip of Donald Trump and how he feels after the Charlie Kirk incident. Wasn't very long, but that's also been canceled. So definitely a lot of censorship going on due to this situation. It's not as if this is a common thing, but due to this situation.
It's getting real funky. And then the last piece of it for me is the political violence language, right? Because whenever people like somebody and that person dies, they start calling it political violence. And it is, right? If you're killed or attacked or assaulted to advance a political agenda or political message, that is political violence. I agree. What happened to Charlie Kirk was political violence. But let's not act like it's only political violence when Charlie Kirk gets killed. So people have watched protesters get killed. Yeah. People have watched protesters get murdered. People have watched an entire genocide in Gaza. That's all political violence. What happens in Black Lives Matter in the streets, what happens to black people who are protesting the death penalty or workers' rights.
When it wasn't too long ago, somebody rode their truck into some protesters. That was on the news. That was at least a year or two ago or some shit. That's political violence?
Right? That is political violence. All state violence.
We aren't the most educated, so forgive us. But I want to know, how do they look at the Donald Trump Capitol situation? Is that considered political violence? And those people were exonerated after.
Oh, my bad. You're talking about January 6th.
Mm-hmm.
Got you.
So,
and they just they finna give the lady who got killed climbing through the window. They're finna give her an army funeral. Come to find out she was in the Navy.
yeah, I mean, it's a lot going on, man.
Is political violence, and yet somehow we can only muster that language when we talking about Charlie Kirk.
Is Luigi's murder political violence?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And I'm about to ask you, why is that him getting shot political violence? Because if he was allegedly shot for an agenda, whose agenda was it? Because the individual that shot him is aligned, his family is aligned, he is aligned in his ideals and principles with this specific person.
I do think it's a little early to call it political violence, by the way.
Yeah, that's
until
my
we
thing.
know
Like, I don't
until
think
we know
that.
the details. It looks like political violence, absolutely.
Because
I mean,
he's a political pundit, that don't mean he got shot over a political, in violence.
I mean, most people don't get sniped from 200 feet while giving a speech, and it's not
more than 200 feet.
Or
200 yards.
20 yards, excuse me,
Yeah.
20 yards,
Okay.
and it's not. But
600 feet.
I agree with both of you. It could not be. According to the reports that have come in as recently as a few minutes ago, though, the shooter said that he didn't like Charlie Kirk because they thought he was fascist in his beliefs.
Okay.
So that's where the political piece comes
Got
in.
it.
Yeah, I got it.
Yo, nobody can convince me that them dudes behind him were not doing signals.
That shit
I
look
haven't watched the
crazy.
video, so you'll have to-
A lot of people are saying it.
That's
The hat is insane.
that look crazy.
They saw the hand signals behind. I didn't.
Air, the pulling of the air.
Nobody can convince me of it. I wasn't on board when it was just the one person behind him doing it. Then I got the wide view. It wasn't just him. There were multiple people standing behind him doing shit that was obviously cues.
But they could be cues to their own internal.
Yeah.
They could have been his bodyguards giving signals to his bodyguards in the crowd about something completely unrelated.
Maybe. I'm not going to buy that because if this dude was that important, the dude that's on the roof is never hidden that well. Like there were videos that, hey, somebody's up there. Like if this dude was really that important, whoever was there to secure him should have secured him, should have checked the premises. They should have did all the shit that they did for Trump after the ear thing, which was, and also if you are a public speaker like that, they got to put you in the bulletproof glass.
Yeah.
They got to put you in the bulletproof glass.
It's also crazy that for 3 days this has been the biggest story in America. It's all they talk about. And I mean, I know people don't care about global politics, but Israel bombed Qatar. They killed 5 people, which was an extraordinary act of political violence. We saw a school shooting in Denver. We saw violence. I mean, I could name 10 other things that happened. I just can't believe.
We got lynchings in Mississippi. We got
That was crazy.
it's a lot. It's a lot.
The lady gets stabbed.
It's a lot. It's a lot going on. And he is the biggest story.
That this is the only story we're talking about. And I know why they're talking about it, because people are afraid if you traffic in ideas, you're afraid that if people start getting killed for their ideas, the whole thing can fall off track.
And you're essentially
And not
dealing
just
with
that, he's popular.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's almost the death of a celebrity.
Yeah, it might
to
be
some level.
Yeah. It might be that simple because two Democrats were shot 2 months ago.
Not
The
two- and
woman
then
and-
wasn't even
and-
2 months ago.
Yeah.
One of them got shot in their house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no coverage.
Not a peep.
Not
Not
a
a
peep.
peep. And again, the right is like, oh my God, this can't happen. It's like, this always happens. Y'all just only care when it happens to y'all.
To celebrate a man getting shot in his neck like that, what happened to us as a people? That's all I was saying. I didn't know. Then I did research after to see what he stood for, what he was talking about when it came to black people and black women. I read the airplane bit that he said, or not bit, but about the airplane walking off. I'm not desensitized like that. When I saw that,
Talking about him being a father too. I remember.
a father, a husband. I'm just saying, like, his children have to watch that and stuff like that. So that's all I was saying. Not about the person. I just didn't want to see somebody getting shot in the neck and people celebrating somebody getting shot in the neck.
I think that's fair. by the way.
That was my only stance. I don't stand up or stand with what he believes in. I don't stand up for. I don't give a fuck about him. It's just that particular part.
Yeah.
New Joe Budden.
Great way to end it because yes, nobody deserves.
Nobody
deserves that. Nobody deserves that.
Nobody's spouse or children deserve to see that.
At all. Death should not be celebrated. At least not in that light.
Yeah.
We have seen it before, but two evils don't make less evil. So we'll leave it to y'all. Let us know how y'all feel, what y'all think, how important Charlie was. Did y'all enjoy this content? Where do y'all feel this may lead to? Why is it as big as it is? Because, like I said, I'm kind of confused, but maybe you can incite me. Of course, though, don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe.
If you ain't done it,
What the hell is you doing? We'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.